What is up, guys? What is up? Welcome to MK in the morning. We got a lot to discuss about the Sixers taking a big fat L against the Boston Celtics, 114-98. And yes, the Sixers did not even get past 100 points, didn't even get to 100 points. So that is kind of bad. But without further ado, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Make sure you vote on top of the chat. How bad was the loss? Extremely bad, very bad, or not so bad? I want to hear your take on that. And don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream, and let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it, guys. The Philadelphia 76ers get absolutely demolished. Not just in the scoreboard, but the rebounds especially. They could not box out for the life of them. The offensive rebounds that the Boston Celtics got is concerning in a way, or not, because this has been a problem that we've been having all freaking year long, all season long, and how bad this was. Like, dude, it was just beyond terrible. Beyond terrible. Cuerda had like a double-double out of freaking nowhere. This always happens against the Sixers. One guy, random guy, just goes off, and it just happens. I don't understand. Where was the box out? Where was everything for this game last night? At the end of the game, in the fourth quarter, the Sixers made you believe that they could come back and win this. But we all know that this is just a typical Sixers game, right? You start off good. The second quarter is just the same. The third quarter sucked. The fourth quarter, they come back, but did not close it out. But here's the difference between all the other games and last night. The third quarter was actually a better quarter than the second. The second quarter was not even that good. It was the worst quarter. And that made you think, like, whoa, change the game plan a little bit. But then you're like, Adem Bona didn't get much playing time. Andre Drummond should not even get that much playing time. Kelly Oubre sucked throughout the majority of the night. He had a flagrant one. It's just like Tyrese Maxey could not shoot at all. He could not freaking shoot at all. Just a terrible game out of him. My opinion, the player of the game was Dominic Barlow. My opinion, Dominic Barlow had a very good showing. He on the defensive side, he was getting rebounds. He was getting all the hustle points. He was scoring which way he could. So Dominic Barlow was the standout performer for me throughout the game. So shout out to Barlow. Let's just get into this, bro. Let's just get into this. What is up, T3 and D? What is up, man? 27-17. Queta had a good season, though. Here's the funniest thing. You ready for this? When the game was starting, I was like, there was always one guy. All right, there was this guy that I thought it was supposed to start for the Celtics after the trade, and that was Vucevic. I thought Vucevic was going to be the starter. Queta was going to come off the bench, but no, it was a flip-flop. It was a flip-flop. And Vucevic was a very good role player. He's a very good role player off the bench, knocking down threes. What is that, our crew? Queta had 27-17. What is up, Blaze? My guy, Blaze Radio. If you guys did not subscribe to Blaze Radio, he does great content. He's a co-host of mine on a Pick and Roll podcast, one of my best friends in the entire world when it comes to YouTube and online. So shout out to my guy, Blaze, man. Much love and respect to you. It was a 6-point game and late in the fourth. I wouldn't say they got destroyed, but I see why it looks that way. Didn't close out. I agree. They fumbled late. Sucks. It's just like it's a typical Sixers thing, right? They make you believe they're going to come back and win, right? It's a Philly thing. It's a Philly way. They always want to climb. It's like a Rocky Balboa thing, but then it doesn't work out. I know you don't want to hear this, but McCain trade, but the Kuminga trade to me is much worse than McCain trade now. Kuminga's balling out. Jonathan Kuminga deserves it. Jonathan Kuminga deserves everything that he is getting right now, Blaze. He was basically chained down, quote unquote, or locked up in Golden State. He didn't want to be there. and he goes to Atlanta and he balls out. So shout out to Jonathan Kuminga. I can't wait for him the next season because they have a really good lineup over there in Atlanta. So that's the team you got to watch out for next season. It's Atlanta Hawks. Flip flopping Philly fans at it again. Lose one game and now playoffs ain't happening. Jeez. It's just like it's a terrible. It's just like how do I explain this? It's just like how bad the loss lurks. Like most of these guys are just box walkers, box score. They just does everything off the box score, not exactly watch the games, dissect it to see what everything is going on, how they can improve or everything. Most of these guys are just box score watchers, and I don't pay attention to them. I really don't. I'm starting to blaze. I'm starting to get like you a little bit. I'm muting all these guys on Twitter that I don't want to see talk about like Jared McCain. I don't want to see that anymore. So right now I'm following in your footsteps. I am following in your footsteps. The up and downs are bad, I agree, but to me, it ain't the talent. I'm starting to think a coaching change is needed to try to. Oh, Nick Nurse on a hot seat for you, Blaze? Okay. Nick Nurse on a hot seat. Huh. I like the way you think. I really like the way you think because when you watch the game last night, right? Boston Celtics, you see the plays that they've been calling, you see the creativity and everything, and the Sixers is just the same predictability, play in and play out. It's like double, triple handoff on the top of the key. It's like the same as that thing. Me and my dad call it the Globetrotter offense. That it's like, here we go again, the Globetrotter offense. Let's see an alley oop off the glass or something like that. So, yeah. But there's something I really want to talk about, and that is the rebounds. The rebounds that Sixers got outworked and out rebounded by far. By far. Like, it is ridiculous how much of a problem this is throughout the entire season, and the Sixers still haven't addressed it yet. They really haven't addressed it. We got out rebounded 37 to 59. 59 rebounds, and they had 19 offensive rebounds. 19 offensive. I said in the beginning of the game last night, you gotta box out. You gotta box out. You gotta box out. Because all the Boston Celtics do is shoot threes. That's basically the whole game plan. Like, shoot threes, run back. Shoot threes, get offensive rebound, put it back up. The Celtics were 16 of 49 from three. 16 of 49. They just chuck up threes every single quarter. It works out for them. It really does. And the Sixers did not adjust throughout the game, and it really sucks. Like, I just don't understand it. I really don't. Yeah, you see mentality and drive going down with this team. They don't seem motivated, and that goes back to the coaching and the culture. New face on the bench could really spark those guys, I feel. All right. Now let me ask you this: are they playing like this to try to get him fired? Like we've seen that in sports before, where they're trying to play bad and they're like, "We need to get this guy out of here." That could be something. Queta and Vucevic had like 17 and 12. It seems like it was mainly those two. We need Drummond and Bona to step up when Embiid is out, and that didn't happen. Trouble in the paint for the Sixers, I feel. This is why I'm gonna make a video about the draft already, like the Sixers draft, because we gotta address the big man. We got to, because think about this, right? Drummond may not be back. Right? Janai Broom has the torn meniscus. No one knows when he's going to come back. Joel Embiid with his injuries and his health, no one knows. So you only have a Dembona next year. That's only what you really have. So maybe in the draft they can really address that. And I know a couple of big guys they can go scout. So for me, I might make a video or two about a certain player or a certain prospect. Maybe I'll do that soon rather than later. 3 more episodes tend to watch. It didn't start yet, did it? Wait, did it start? Because I didn't watch it yet. I thought it was starting on the 5th. 3 more days? No, I don't think they were playing bad. You get rid of your coach, but Nurse doesn't seem like the style of coach we need for this team, mainly Maxey and VJ. Nurse's style is an Embiid thing. Breaking news! Sixers signed Dwight Howard. Yeah, we were talking about that last night because Todd Gibson is back, Blaze. Todd Gibson is back for the Timberwolves. So it's just like, bring everyone back. Bring Yao Ming. Bring Shaq. Oh. Oh. Okay, I was going to say, I'm like, wait, the second season hasn't come out yet. Okay, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, oh shit. And here's another thing too, Blaze. Here's another thing too. I feel so bad for Tyrese Maxey because he keep on have to change up his roles day in and day out. Like one day he has to score all the baskets. Next day he's got to facilitate. The next day he's got to, get the other players involved. He doesn't know which role he's gonna play, and that just sucks, man. That just sucks. Being a Sixers fan, you just don't know which Maxey or which team you're gonna get, and that too goes under coaching. That goes under coaching, not necessarily the health of Joel Embiid. That is a big part of it, but you gotta have like a backup role player or a backup role for these guys, and they don't have it. They don't have it. And Kelly Oubre sucks. Kelly Oubre was god awful. What happened to Kelly Oubre last night? I think Nikki Steve said this in the chat that Kelly Oubre is the X factor. If he plays well, the Sixers play well. That's why I always said he's the heart and soul of this team. That's what Kelly Oubre is. Mello, what is good? What is good? Appreciate you stopping by again. How you feeling, by the way? I know you got a little bit of a flu. No other team in the NBA has 2 top stars sitting out 60% of the time. That's another thing too. It's like we are stuck on so many aspects. We're like stuck. Is that the right word? We're in trouble. Like there's so many miscues, there's so many issues with the Sixers team that you can't just pick one. You got to pick multiple. You feel awful? Damn, dude. I remember that flu like it was yesterday. Did I tell you this? Me and my best friend, we both got the flu at the same time. At the same time, we both got the flu. We were out to dinner like a month ago, and we were like, Mitch, and he was like, Mitch, did you have the flu a couple weeks ago? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I did too. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, and no one else got sick. No one else got sick. It was just us too. So it's just like, huh. Wow, best friends for a reason. How many games have Maxey and Embiid and George played together in only 2 years? Google Master! Yeah. Blaze, your Google Master! Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very minimum. And then now, here's another thing. Paul George already running. Apparently, there's a video going on social media of Paul George running around the practice facility or something. So, let me check. Hold on. I'm going to look that up right now on Twitter. Paul George running. I see this. Okay. Nothing here. I got nothing. So. I mean, SCA and Jay Will are out 100% of the time right now for OKC. SCA is back. SCA is back for OKC. LRH, sorry, Arku. And yeah, I know it's just a joke, but it's actually true right now. They're back. SCA is playing. Darius Garland is having his debut, I think. Darius Garland is coming back either today or in a couple days. I think that's when Darius Garland's supposed to be coming back. Was true. It was, but not now. Not now. It's a lie. Yeah. Look. It's tough coming off of this loss. Queta just comes out of nowhere and just grabs every single rebound. With Tatum coming back, that's gonna make the Sixers team or Celtics team more fun to watch. What is up, Nick? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Did you check out my rant? Did you see my rant? If not, I might react to it if you guys missed it. I didn't catch the game, work late. Yeah, you and I were texting. You work late. What? Hey, at least you like your job, right? What's good, Ryan? What is good, man? Make sure you guys vote on the top of the chat. I really want to hear your take on that. Another Sacramento Kings bench player, Queta. Sacramento, dude. Sacramento. Friday against Dallas, you're going Tatum's why we're going to come back. Thank God it wasn't against us last night. Thank God. Probably good you missed it, Nick. It honestly was, and it was on prime time. It got moved to a national televised game. It was supposed to be at 6 p.m., but it got moved to 8 to be on prime time. Are you kidding me? No, but I'll definitely check it out, Duran, when I can. I guess you weren't ranting. I could, yeah, take a guess. Take a guess. I think I told you, didn't I? I think I told you. But yeah, let's go through the box score really quick. We're gonna go with. I'm trying to think of a good layout. We're gonna go with. No, we're not going with that one. We'll go with this one today. Yeah, you got it. All right, let's go with the box score here. So when you look at the box score, right? When you look at this, Maxey 12 for 34 from the field. Again, he had to hike up shots, and I'm sick and tired of that. He had the most assists, but okay. He shot terrible. Kelly Oubre went 2 for 10, bro. Kelly Oubre went 2 for 10. Nah, yeah, yesterday on the live, yes. It was on Jerry McCain, yes. Right. No, this one is about rebounding. Yesterday, in the beginning of the stream, Oubre, Boobre. That's kind of clever. I guess I'm being hurt again. No, it was McCain. It was McCain. Just give it a watch. I'm pretty much gonna clip it and make it its own vid, I think. Because dude, I went off. I went absolutely off. Loved hearing about the McCain trade. Bruh. But look, Drummond, he was in for 32 minutes and Bona was in for 16. I remember when I was live streaming the game, I think Nooms was in the chat. He was like, Mitch, where's Bona? I'm like, he's nowhere to be found. And I'm like, he had three fouls early. So he was in foul trouble early. He had 5 points, 4 boards. He needs to play more. Adem Bona needs to play more in this game. And it's just like day in and day out. You don't know if Drummond's going to play or Bona. I'm going to ask you guys this right now. Who's going to guard Wemby tomorrow? Who is guarding Wembanyama tomorrow? Who is guarding Wemby tomorrow? Someone please let me know. Who's going to guard Wemby tomorrow? I was waiting for you to mention it. Nick, do you have a shrine in your bedroom for halftime with candles and stuff? Asking for a friend. It's kind of like that meme, right? It's kind of like that meme. What's this bang? 6 or 7 codes just lost. The second quarter was bad, Blaze. The second quarter was bad. The second quarter was bad. The third quarter was better than most third quarters, which is not that hard to do. So the second quarter was terrible. Bono and Drummond ain't it. Who's starting Wemby tomorrow? What is up, game? Who's starting Wemby tomorrow? Someone please let me know. Who is starting Wemby tomorrow? No, but my sister did buy me a halftime. I remember that. He said I was the only person besides Miss Halftime to buy any merch. I remember that. I agree, Teach. They need to step up, especially when Embiid is out. They aren't doing it right now. That's why we need to draft a big. We need to draft a big or a power forward or something. It's bad as well. Well, that's been game. That's been like that for the last month. For the last month, that's been like Maxey. Yeah, we all know that, man. We all know that. It's just like god awful. Cameron Payne did pretty much nothing. Grimes was a big disappointment. Oh my god. I was gonna make a video about Jared McCain against Quentin Grimes. I was gonna do that, but thank God I didn't. Oh my living god. Oh wow. Let's see. Do I still Yeah, I'm gonna there we go. Hold on. Can we look at a possible power forward center that we can draft in our draft range? There's there's a couple of guys in our draft range that we can get, but there's one guy in particular I'm looking to draft. That's a sloppy game for the Sixers. It was not good on so many levels. Don't blaspheme Maxey. That's like talking bad about halftime to Nick. I know Maxey has been a bit off just making a joke. I think Nick shouldn't it? I'm gonna make a vote of that. I'm gonna make a vote of that on my community tab. I think I'm gonna do that. Absolutely watch. Cameron Payne. It's just like we knew he was gonna be like this. We knew. I liked it for the depth purposes, but now it's just like, what the hell do I know? Make a video of Cameron Payne for Jared Kane. Oops. Bruh. Mellow, I'm starting to feel the same way. It changed. Yeah, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for Nick Nurse. We went from a doctor to a nurse, people. We went from a doctor to a nurse. And then the doctor's such a terrible coach as the nurse. Maybe even worse. So, who is the guy you want to draft? The guy from Michigan, Mara. Ade Mara. That's the guy I want to draft. It was that if you look at game, if you look up Bleacher Report mock draft, it's the most recent one. That McCain pick just turned into a 3-and-D wing. What about that's another one, but I feel like we need a big more than a wing, I feel like. Thank you, game. People get hyped for Cameron Payne. He's garbage. Wait, who's that? Wally? Please, Wally's here. Remember I was telling you a couple days ago that I haven't seen Wally in a while? There's Wally. Hey. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Went from a doctor to a nurse. What's next? A patient? We have a consistent hospital way. His name's Joel. Oh my. Sixers are team. As of right now, they're not coming with a big loss. But I haven't. Wally, how have you been? I haven't seen you in like so long. How have you been, Wally? He does T3-and-D, a better defender than McCain. Not like he was putting up points for us earlier this year. If he was dropping 15 to 20 every given night and he got traded, I'd get more frustration. Not good enough right now, Wally. You're doing good. That is awesome. I missed you being in chat, especially. Me and Blaze were talking about you a while ago with Philly halftime. Wally is a Hawks fan. He got Kuminga to be a star. I forgot that he's a Hawks fan. I forgot about that. Yeah, Jonathan Kuminga's balling out for you, man. Get over it, man. He got traded. Move on. Let's hope the Sixers hit in the draft this year. The Sixers had a pretty good draft picks recently. Yes, and you know who made those draft picks? Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is good at drafting, but he's not good at anything else. So, wait. Hold on, I checked that out later. Yeah, we got a nail on the draft. I can't believe we're talking about the draft now. I still can't believe we're talking about the draft now. Like, we still got so much time left. So, yeah, that's the Sixers stats right there. Edstrom, I thought he would bring us back in the fourth quarter. He almost did. He hit a clutch three. But here's the thing. We're relying on a rookie to bring us back. We're relying on a rookie to bring us back in the fourth quarter. That is kind of sad. Honestly, I think it's kind of sad. Ademar, that is him. Yep, that is him. Hold on, let me go back. Some Gabe Morey, but I agree lately he has been drafting well. Now, get as a big man. Campaign will be fine. Hard to do much of anything in 5 minutes off the bench. Hey, Celtics will lose. Nope, they won. Ademar, yep. Aiden, what is up, man? What is up? How do you feel about your Vikings, man? I just gotta ask. How do you feel about your Vikings right now? Apparently, they want to trade J.J. McCarthy now. Apparently, you guys want to stop McCarthy. Tyrese Maxey, a very inconsistent player. He quits mentally. The 76ers need Paul George in the worst way. That is actually funny. Blaze and I, we were talking about that a while ago about Paul George. Yeah, and also don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Campaign is better than McCain. For the Sixers, but for the Sixers, he actually. Ademar would instantly put Bona out of a job. Ademar is good, bro. He is good. I really like Ademar a lot. Oh, okay. Whoa, Maxie never quits, bro. What are you watching? Maxie has to be frustrated though dealing with this, but he don't quit. Maxie's the man. He doesn't quit. Edstrom doesn't quit. I'm gonna throw that out there. Edstrom sounded such a great mindset as a rookie. It is crazy. 9 is a terrible quarterback. Yep. And that's coming from a Michigan fan. I'm a Michigan fan, and I hate that he's playing so bad for the Vikings. I hate it. From here. Yep. All right. Nick, you keep on. Nick, you said get over the McCain trade, then you keep mentioning it. That's worse. More takes he ever doesn't quit. Maxie, why did I say more? T3, who's throwing a lot of shots at me. That's the only reason I brought it up. I don't give a fuck. It's ridiculous. Minnesota Vikings about Kyler Murray, Anthony Reese. Kyler Murray's going to get released. Kyler Murray's going to get released. Now, you went from Sam Darnold to J.J. McCarthy to Kyler Murray and Anthony Richardson. I like the fit of Anthony Richardson. I do. I think Anthony Richardson will be good with your Vikings, but Kyler Murray, height-wise, the 76ers needed 7 good players to practice all day. I agree, Wally. I agree with you, Wally. T3, you can stand in the corner, bro. Maxie's heart carries the team. Maxie. Is that a Kentucky thing, Blaze? Is that a Kentucky thing? Did you see Jeff Caldwell combine? He 6'5". Wow. I didn't watch. I don't watch the NFL Combine. I watch the NBA Draft Combine. I will stream that whenever that happens. Whenever that happens, I'm gonna stream the Combine. Whenever that happens. Can someone look up when the NBA Draft Combine is? Because I can't wait for that. What makes things worse for the 76ers is next on the docket is the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio fresh off getting a spanking from my New York Knicks. What is up, Mets? What is up? Make sure you guys tune in on Thursday. Me and Mets are streaming the Rockets and Warriors Thursday. Me and Mets are streaming Rockets and Warriors Thursday. Make sure you guys tune in. That is going to be a big game. Big game. That's going to be fun. No Steph Curry, but watching the Warriors is always fun. Andre Drummond getting way better with his threes. Corner three. Corner three. I'm getting hyped over a corner three shot. I am getting hyped for a corner three shot. You know how bad that is? You know how bad that is? I said that was the worst thing. Maxie does not quit. Don't call each other in it. No, don't do that. Wait, hold on. Something happened. There we go. Sorry about that. Something happened on my computer. Rob in his latest videos admitted the Sixers may have to use the Rockets pictures after big. We are. Ade Mara is our guy. Ade Mara. We can do a 2-round mock draft in a stream pretty soon. I'm going to be reacting to a lot of mock drafts, like the articles, the YouTube. I'm going to do that one day. I just don't know when. D3. And so it's now, that is uncalled for, yeah. It's only Blaze is only messing with you, man. Oh, it's a lot. All good. Ain't you right about basketball? I think, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this screen. I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to go. If I can find it. Where is it? There it is. Sorry, that took a while. I think Embiid wants to play more of the power forward, so we want to turn to Ade Mora and Embiid. Embiid as a power forward, that would be kind of a glitch. If Andre Drummond can stand and shoot threes, it's like PJ Tucker. Here's the thing. PJ Tucker was more of a hustler than Drummond was or is right now. PJ Tucker was always that scrappy player that you needed. Drummond is not. He is not that. My bad, T3. You're good. Blaze 16 a minute when he's incorrect about something. It's okay. We don't get everything right. Cameron Payne. Blaze does not want Cameron Payne. I'm telling you that right now. He does not like Cameron Payne. Me and him talk about that. Do it today, Mitch. I'm over this season. What, mock drafts? Yeah. Love this guy. I just said my bad, T3. Agree to disagree. I watched Cameron Payne play for the Bulls and Suns. Yeah, Cameron Payne. How many teams did Cameron Payne play for? How many teams did Cameron Payne play for? He played for like so many, right? Let's see how many teams he played for. He played for the Thunder, the Bulls, the Cavs, the Suns, the Bucks, the Sixers, the Knicks. He played for 7 teams. Cameron Payne played for 7 teams. He played for 7. I know Payne can be very valuable bench player. You don't like a jump shot. That is fair. Yeah, and he played very well for them. He did. Blaze, do you want to drop Cameron Payne for Anthony? Anthony Black, man, has been on a roll. But I don't think Cameron Payne fixes anything. But he fits with the inconsistency of the Sixers. Cole Anthony, it's the most overrated player in the NBA. I cannot stand Cole Anthony, bro. I cannot. Keep him far away from my Sixers, please. Hell yeah, game. I'll take Anthony Black too. He destroyed the Sixers earlier this year. He dunked on 4 people. That dunk was insane. I'm gonna take Coke. I cannot stand Cole Anthony. And well, Cole Anthony sucks. Yeah, I don't like Cole Anthony. I really don't. Rant incoming. No, 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 no. No, we're not doing a rant on that. If that would happen, oh my God, the biggest rant will be coming if that happened. I doubt it, though. I honestly doubt it. But I think Cole Anthony is just going to stay in the bio market. I don't think anyone's going to pick him up. Today or yesterday was going to be the last 2 days to pick someone up, I think, right? I think, right? Kyler Murray, I still think he could be a good quarterback in this league. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson. We draft another back. Kyler Murray could work. Yeah, but he can't see. He can't see because his height. He's so small. He can't see in the middle of the field. So Mitch, why don't you like Cole Anthony? He's just never gonna live up to his dad's potential. He's never gonna live up to his dad's hype. He's not gonna be good. He chucks threes. People leave him wide open. Kyler Murray will go somewhere like the Jets or something. I'd say, no. You're gonna get hit over AI? No. Maybe he did. The Lakers need to start Jared Vanderbilt. He's the best defender and he barely plays him. Dude, me and my buddy, we were talking about Jared Vanderbilt the other day, and he's like, Mitch, he needs to get out of LA. He needs to get out in LA. And I'm like, yeah, he does. Huh? See? We all troll each other. It's fine. I love Jared Vanderbilt. I do too. Why does he have a lot? Why does he have to live up to his potential? That he doesn't. He doesn't. But when he was coming into the draft, that was the amount of hype he was getting. That was the amount of hype he was getting. I was like, he's never going to live up to his dad's. He's never going to be the good player as his dad. No, he's not. So, Brian Flores back with Minnesota. It's amazing. He's a great. I think he should be a head coach somewhere. Honestly, I think he should. So, saying Vanderbilt would be nice to pick up at the trade deadline, and they're willing. But he didn't. Nobody said Austin Rivers live up to Glenn Rivers. That is true. His average role player in the NBA. I know. I know. I know. Hold on. David Montgomery just got traded to the Texans. David Montgomery just got traded to the freaking Texans. Where did that come from? Pistons are Boston Celtics in a game 7. In a 7-game series. I got Boston. I got Boston. Willing to move them. Instead of good college team though. 8. Yeah. What was the actual trade though? Hold on. I gotta check out this exact. What the hell? That's huge for the Texans running back. Don't they have another running back? Don't they have another running back? Yeah. Yeah, I know a couple. We got Mike. We got Mike in the network, bro. He should make a video on that. We got Mike in the network, man. We gotta get him to make a vid or something. Bro, Lions got rid of Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, go. He did. Lions, LOL. Normal guy! What is up, man? Everyone say hello to normal guy. Hi, normal guy. I saw Lions might move him yesterday. That was quick. Lions have Chubb, don't they? I think they do, right? Oh my God! You know what I just realized too? Think about this. He went from Mitchell and Mike's favorite team to Rios's and Carlos's favorite team. Oh, wow. That's actually kind of funny. What's up, Normal? Texans have a good team. Lions are tank. No, they're not. It was Gibbs, wasn't it? But they need a power back inside. Dude, the Texans have Chubb, Mixon. Okay, yeah, I forgot about Mixon, Marks too. They have a lot of guys. I think the Lions got a 5th-round pick, but I don't know. Let me look on Twitter real quick. For a 5th. Yep, it was a 5th-round pick. It was a 5th-round pick. So we had Montgomery go from the Lions to the Texans for a 5th-round pick. That is wow. Everyone is thinking now. Lumen isn't tanking in the chat. Are we thinking? Please. Eastern Texans got a good team on both sides of the ball. They really do. They really do. I'm gonna have to put this in a group chat. Give me a sec here. All right. That is now in a group chat. Thank you very much. Are we trading AJ freaking Brown? I don't think so. I don't think we're trading AJ Brown at all. I think he's saying. Thank you very much. What are you? Thank you. What is that guy's name? Oh my God, what is that singer's name? I'm drawing a blank. Elvis. Are you Elvis? Thank you. Thank you very much. That was a huge tank job against Boston. I don't think so. It's just sad to see Phillips go. I don't. I don't think he's going anywhere. Nicole Dean is going to Dallas. I think we better not meet Boston in the playoff. I think as of right now, we're scheduled to play the Knicks. AJ Brown going to the Ravens now. What Lumen means a loss equals tank. That just Luminology. AJ Brown and the Patriots now. The Ravens are the Miami Heat of the NFL. Huh. I gotta think about that. I think that's fair. I think that's honestly fair. I think that's fair. But guys, we just had some quote unquote breaking news that the Detroit Lions traded running back David Montgomery to the Texans for a 5th-round pick. Yeah. If you guys haven't subscribed to the Hardcore Sports Network, please do, because we're gonna have a YouTube short of that trade pretty much soon. When I get off of that, there's gonna be a trade short on that. Knicks are a very good team when they play the best. AJ Brown to the Steelers or Kenny Gainwell reunited, and it feels Lions. No, they're not. I like the Kobe, but it hurts too much. Yeah, here's the thing too. We got so many linebackers in the linebacker room. We got depth. We can afford to lose one or two. We can. It sucks that we're going to lose to Kobe Dean, but we got so much compared to years in the past where we had no linebackers at all. So it's like we can afford to lose one. The Loonings are tanking. But hold on. Did they respond? Yeah. Don't worry, Eagles are picked. Yes, we will. We'll get more Georgia Bulldogs. Yes, we will. Pistons on the Knicks. Pistons on the Knicks kryptonite, but other than the Knicks can be anybody. The Knicks are a very good team. They just beat the Spurs. They just beat the Spurs, who we're playing against tomorrow. And I will be live streaming that game. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys tune in for that. I will be live for the Spurs and Sixers tomorrow. So, yeah. What a stream, guys, so far. Seriously, what great conversations. We had some breaking news on the chat. We're ranting about the Sixers. losing to the Boston Celtics, even though we kind of knew that was going to happen. But hey, it was just a really good. Like, where did he come from? Quay, he was on Sacramento, I know that, but it's just like out of nowhere. Like, oh my god, that always happens to the Sixers. Why didn't we get Kuminga? Kuminga went to Atlanta. Mitch, did you watch Space Jam 2? I did not, and I will not. He's not, he's out. Joel is out for the Celtics. He is out for the Spurs, and he's out against Utah. So he's out for 3 games with an oblique injury. Hot take, Bono will have more blocks than Wemby. Hey, a man can dream. Yeah, yeah. Who's gonna guard Wemby? Are you gonna have a Dem Bona? Like, who's gonna guard Wemby now? Go look better at Space Jam. Boston Celtics got a new star on the rise now. They got a lot of young guys, good young guys. One more week, Embiid will be back. And then he'll get injured again, and then he'll come back. And he'll get injured again, and he'll come back. Wouldn't it be funny if Bona does it, though? Oh my god, if that would happen, would honestly be kind of funny, kind of hilarious if that happened. Alright. So again, if you guys did not watch, the Sixers lost to the Celtics 114-98. The fact that we got out rebounded is not the major concern. That we did not even score 100 points in an NBA game now. Let that sink in. We scored 98 to 114. That is just sad I think that's just sad. We should have scored at least one more bucket. We should have scored one more bucket. No. Yeah. Yeah. What is up, Reed? What is up, Reed? Celtics are one of the best teams in the NBA, so it can't extremely be a bad loss. It's not necessarily that. It's because we got out rebounded so bad we could not grab a defensive rebound for the life of us. That's the only reason. That's the only reason that I'll put it extremely. Like, Sixers tanked the last bucket so they didn't get 100. That was for you, Lumen. All right. Yeah, let's look at the vote so far. Let's look at the vote here. So 11 people have voted. 45% said it was extremely bad. 27% for others, each other. Can we talk about how the Celtics are turning late first round picks into studs? Their player development is crazy. Their player development is it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So, yeah, that is absolutely freaking insane. It must be nice. Sixers were so used to tanking last year, they forgot to win. The Sixers were tanking accidentally. They were tanking accidentally last year due to injury. So, it's just like it's the same thing for each Sixer or each Sixers game. Same thing. Start off good. Second quarter fall off a little bit. Third quarter collapse. Fourth quarter come back. They make you believe, and then we lose. But last night, the second quarter was the worst quarter. The third quarter was better than the second. And then Kelly Oubre gets a flagrant one. Like, my God, to get a flagrant one in the NBA. Boston could develop anybody into a three-point shooter. Al Horford was shooting threes for them. Yeah, Horford. I can go on and on. Breaking news: Demolition are being inducted into WWE Hall of Fame. No, they're not. Are they? Hold on. That actually broke, or are you just trolling me? Let's be honest. Maxey was not injured. I don't think he was. But seriously, props to AX in my hometown area. Great dude. Is that actually happened? Why did they announce it on social media? Yeah, Kelly Oubre wasn't injured last year either. Hold on. Did I actually have? Oh my god, it did. Why would they? Why wouldn't they just do it on Raw? Why wouldn't they just do that on Raw? Raw should be a jam-packed show tonight. WWF is greater than WWE. WWE right now, it's not exactly good. It's on a kind of a bit of a downfall right now, but WWF was good. Kelly Oubre focused more on his hair than his game. I disagree. Well, last night I agree with that, but throughout this whole year so far, he was the most consistent player. And when he got injured, the Sixers fell flat. When he came back, Sixers were on a roll again. So you're calling me a liar? I know I show, but now Stephanie, AJ, not so bad. It's not bad. It is honestly not bad. We'll talk about that on Monday Night Raw. Watch along tonight. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network and my second channel, MK Meets World. I will be live for Monday Night Raw tonight. Make sure you guys subscribe to that. Demolition was awesome. Road Warriors are always afraid of action smash. I'm jealous of Ubre's hair. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? VJ jumped into the crowd. It was just like he dove into it. His foot kicked the woman in the face. If I were her, I would. Could you sue the NBA for that? Could you actually sue the NBA for that, dude? Honestly, if you accidentally hit a fan. Oh jeez, T3, back off of that stuff. Road Warriors ain't afraid of anything and anyone. That's like you know who my favorite tag. You know who my greatest tag team of all time is, Tom. No, you can't sue. Mitch, who do you want to keep in the off season? Well, obviously, Edstrom, right? Obviously. Like role players? Grimes? I would love to keep Grimes. Grimes, I think that's only one. I think that's the only one I would actually keep. Bona, by the way, they love the ladies in the lawyer's office right now. No, can't sue. It was an accident, can't sue. I said that now. Road Warriors are greater in WCW, overhyped in WWE. I'm trying to get a rebound and kick somebody out. Even the lady said she was fine. VJ gave her, yeah, yeah. Lock up VJ. He's gonna be locked up. I agree. T3 WWE didn't use LOD justice like they did in WCW. WCW was so much better creatively, in my opinion. Steiner Brothers Legion of Doom. Are you trying to piss off Blaze here? Are you trying to piss off Blaze here? Alright. Alright, guys, we got 35 minutes left in this stream, and then we're gonna end it here. No, I would love to have Oubre. I think he has another year on his deal. I think he's got another year on his deal. So I'm trolling. Oh, it's fun I learned today. There you go. There you go. If someone says Steiner Hardy, I can't agree with them. It's the best ever. I get it. Well, Hardy's are my greatest of all time. So you've got Edge and Christian. So, it sounds like Sonic Heart. I can't agree. Look at that. There you go. There you go. Uh, I can understand all those scenes. I mean, they're great. Oh, he's a free agent? Oh, I thought he had one more year left on his deal. Or was it like a player option or something? Nina! What is up, Nina? How's it going? How's it going, Nina? Appreciate you stopping by. Honestly, I probably could have rebounded better last night. Yep, yep. Even I could have. That was so bad. I said from the jump, you got to box out. The Celtics are a scrappy team. Who's the best professional player from WWE? Giant Gonzalez. No, no. We just have Maxi MB, VJ Broom, Edwards, Barlow, Walker, and that's it. I think you didn't put Uber there. Angel, we needed it. Oh my god, we needed Angel Reed last night. God damn, it was so bad. Wait a minute. Wait. Now they're saying the trade was a 4th round and a 7th round pick, and offensive lineman Juice Shrugs. All right, make up your mind, people. Wait, who were back in the day? Undertaker was too. Undertaker was good too. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of interesting. Uh, uh, me bound and I saw YouTube short of Yokozuna making a lot of mid-range shots. Yokozuna? Wow. I saw that too. He's crazy stuff. That's honestly, I didn't see that at all. Blade, someone got to send me that. Someone got to send me that because I would love to see that. Uh, yeah, let's go around the NBA right now. Let's go around the NBA here real quick. There's a couple games I want to talk about. So the Knicks beat the Spurs 114-89. Wemby had 25 points, 13 boards, 4 blocks. Mikal Bridges had 25 points, 5 steals. Harden is back for the Cavs as they beat the Nets only by 4. Danny Wolf, another Michigan guy, 23 points, 9 boards. The Bulls beat the Bucks 120-97. The Bucks basically fell off a cliff ever since Giannis is gone. They're going to be in the lottery, I think. Timberwolves beat the Nuggets. That's actually a good win for the Timberwolves. 112-108. Jokic did not get a triple-double. That is shocking. The Grizzlies beat the Pacers. Grizzlies beat the Pacers 125-106. The Hawks beat the Trailblazers 135-101. The Pistons beat the Magic 106-92. Sixers lost. Thunder beat the Mavericks 100-87. Clippers beat the Pelicans, Blazers' 2 favorite teams, 137-117. The Lakers beat the Kings 128-104. And I'll say this again, Luka Doncic is unwatchable. Luka Doncic is unwatchable. Truth Mitch is on YouTube now. Wow, okay, I gotta check that out. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god. I was amazing. King Garbage. Breaking news. Pacers changed their name to the Indiana Tankers. I don't hate the Pelicans. I just think that nickname is the softest ever. Yeah, I do hate the Pelicans. It's okay. So now this just came out. The Eagles are seeking a first round pick and another top 100 pick for AJ Brown. There you go. There you go. There's that. There's that. But the Knicks beating the Spurs, that was actually a good win for the Knicks. Yeah, and Hargrave is now gone. Yeah, guys. Tough loss for the Sixers last night. Kind of knew it was going to be like that, but I didn't expect. I should have expected the rebounding and the offense just being too damn predictable. That's it. That is it. So now it's a seventh round pick going to the Lions. So okay, this is the updated deal for the David Montgomery. The Texans get David Montgomery. The Lions get a fourth round pick, offensive lineman Juice Scruggs, and a seventh round pick. That is what the Texans or the Lions get. The Lions get that. So all right. Don't really care, but I hope AJ gets traded to hear the guys action of Philly fans. I don't think he's getting traded, honestly. AJ Brown is gone, fellas. See you later. Some people will lose their stuff if that happens, and I'm here for it. Now, look, what about the cap hit, right? What about the cap hit? The Eagles are in a bad. Are they really in a bad spot, though? I don't think they're really, really in a bad spot. I just think, it's a difficult situation. It's a difficult situation for that. So, and again, guys, appreciate everyone tuning in. Now we got 50% of the voters saying that this loss was extremely, extremely bad. Was extremely, extremely bad. So, yeah, right? Yeah. We did it once. Why not do it again? Why not do it again? Right? There's Eagles fans out there that really want AJ Brown gone because of all the drama and would take the cap hit. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Yeah. Seahawks, what was it? Like 100 million cap space? Wasn't that it? Yeah. He's a free agent? Okay. He's definitely a free agent. All right. So I would keep Oubre and Grimes. Well, Seattle had over 70 million cap saves this year. Worked out pretty well for them, though. It's all about getting the right players for the system, money or not. It's like if the cap hit is like people are overreacting with this cap hit, bro. People are overreacting with this cap hit. What is up, Chad? What is up, man? How's it going? How's it feel to be an uncle again? Let's do. Yeah. Lord. Yeah, I would keep Oubre and Grimes. Grimes is going to be very tough to keep. Grimes is going to be very, very tough to keep. I'm going to say that right now. He wants 25 mil. He's not worth that much. Oh, you're going to visit your new niece today? There you go. Yeah, have fun, Chad. Have fun. And guys, let's talk about the Spurs. We're going to talk most about that tomorrow with the Spurs and the Sixers because that game is tomorrow night. So we're going to break down that game tomorrow, how the Sixers could win, what the Sixers need to do. And then Wednesday, my guy Austin will come on again to talk about Phillies and Flyers. And then we got a lot of streams coming up this week. A lot. So, and guys, I am streaming SmackDown on Friday night. So make sure you're subscribed to the Hardcore Sports Network for that. It's after Elimination Chamber going on to Mania. So I am going to be streaming SmackDown for that. And yeah, no, I don't know about Weekend Wake Up this weekend. I got something to do on Saturday. So just keep your eyes open. Maybe I'll do it at 10. Maybe we'll stream at 10 to 11. Don't know yet. So, yeah, we got a lot of streams coming up for sure. For sure. Oh my. All right. All right. Is there anything you guys want to talk about for the next 20 minutes? I think we pretty much covered everything here with the Sixers, with that big trade that went down. WWE Hall of Famers. We got a new inductee. So we covered most of the stuff here. We covered most of it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Unless there's something else here you guys want to talk about. Hold on a sec. Yep. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Unless alright. I'm gonna end this. Yeah, let's just end this now instead of me going on rambling. So, guys, I'll catch you guys later on for Cool Cat Mix at 3 p.m. And then Monday Night Raw Watch Along tonight at 8 o'clock. So I'll catch you guys later. Very successful MK in the morning. Catch you guys later, man. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.